about all that. But anyways, there's just one thing I do want to say about all this.
What?
I know you gentlemen have been through a lot this winter, but it'd be gracious if you, actually no. I know you gentlemen have been through a lot this winter. But I don't want to spend the rest of my life tied to this fucking couch.
Oh my god!
Have you seen John Carpenter's The Thing? There you go.
Another pun.
Oh.
What else is new?
I have it on Blu-ray.
Oh my god!
I do too. Oh wait, I got VHS.
Jr. You want to know why I'm bald? It's because of these two fuckos.
Oh god!
No, you were bald before you met me. Way before.
Yeah. To where I'm gonna need an lobotomy soon because of you two. See what I mean?
I feel for you, Jerome. I'm sorry.
Pancake. But anyways, greetings one and all. Welcome back to another episode of Flicks with the Dicks. Actually, no, that's not. You know what? That's not the proper way to introduce this program.
No. Then what is?
Well, greetings one and all. Welcome back to the network exclusively here on the Film Reviews channel. You stupid fucks. There you go. That's better.
That's better. That's much better.
Welcome to the episode that nobody gives a shit about at all, but we are here live doing this program. Why? I don't even know. I really don't even know.
No.
It's episode. We are fucking 58 episodes in this shitty program, and it's still continuing on. Why? Because we're bored. I took a nice nap throughout the whole day, and I want to go back to bed. So, for this case, this is episode number 58 of this program for you all. And today, I don't even know what to say. I don't have a transcript. I don't have anything to say at all. Except about, we're probably wondering, why was there no episode last week? Again, let me just tell you, it's the same fucking excuse I always have. Let me just tell you, I work 40 hours a week. I have long-ass shifts, and it's nothing personal at all against nobody. I'm just fucking tired. That's all. I'm literally physically tired, and
people didn't come to hear that. They want to have a fun time and enjoying a good show. They don't want to hear about work.
Well, sometimes the truth needs to come out, and that's what goes on.
Sometimes they don't want to hear that.
Life comes up, and life needs to be taken care of. So
life can take a big wet bite of my ass.
I'm gonna mute you the fuck up so people can know exactly what's going on. But yeah, folks, life comes up. I'm busy, and we all got to take care of things. So that's all I really need to say. So I apologize once.
You were saying, Gary, turnabout's fair play.
Don't mute me when I'm literally giving out
important dates. It does sucks, doesn't it?
So again, folks, I apologize once again. We're here now. I've been busy, and that's all I really need to say. So on this show, I technically don't want to do this, but we're doing it anyway. So I got nothing more to say except what my topics are for this program. So anyways, here's what I got to offer for you all of this particular show. Not a lot of topics are on my mind, except I got a couple lists, and I got a major topic. And here are the lists that I got for you all. Majority of them are coming from Watch Mojo. Go fucking figure. One's an old topic, and the other two are recent stuff. So as for the topic from Watch Mojo, I'm going to be going over an old list. It's going over the top 10 classic movie monsters. And then we're going to have two other lists where one's coming from a guy, from our new guy, our buddy Sarin. Brady knows who I'm talking about. I got a topic from him, the top 10 directors who got fired from their own movies. And I got the top 10 greatest Pixar scores. That's come from Jose. And I got some other topics as well that I'm going to be going over, which I will address later on. Also, as for my main topic, let's just say I found out recent news, a bit of a foreshadow from last week, due to the fact that I was talking about The Conjuring 3 last week, a bit of a concept. Now, details have been revealed of what's to come with The Conjuring 3. So I'll be revealing that. That's all I got to talk about.
That's it?
I got nothing more.
Brady Boo.
No, guess first, mate.
Go ahead, JR.
All right. Wait, we talking about like what I got planned for?
Just do an introduction. Just do an introduction. You know, say what you usually have to say if you were doing a show and whatnot. Just don't follow Gary. That's the one thing I advise you not to do because he's
all right. I don't know how bad I'm lagging, but as you guys know, I'm Jared Ross, and I do movie reviews on YouTube. I've been doing them since February, so I'm kind of new to the game, and I just do movies that are in theaters as well as just classic or just shitty movies that not come out every now and then, but just old movies, as well as I've gotten some video game reviews and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And you know what, Mr. Cat Bear? He's a Doom fan.
Oh yeah.
That's very nice.
Damn no, it's great. Very nice, man. Nuts.
It's amazing.
You gotta show more enthusiasm, Mr. Cat Bear.
Except for that movie.
Nah, I don't have enthusiasm.
I can touch his voice.
And you wonder why. You wonder why I'm the one who looked like who's drank a lot of Red Bulls before he enters the show. Yeah.
But yeah, I only have about 2, maybe even 3 topics, so I won't be.
No worries. Mr. Roddy O'Toole, how you doing, buddy? And Christine, the beauty queen. There's BJ. Okay, Mr. Brady Pooh, what you been up to? Mr.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z,
shit.
went over some Blu-rays, as well as cover a classic horror franchise, while a classic horror film, the first entry by a grade A horror director, and a decent sequel, and a mediocre third entry that feels like watching an extended episode of Supernatural than a Halloween movie.
You know, what a coincidence. You look like Majin Buu.
Now he must face his greatest fears. Reviewing the Halloween films where John Carpenter officially left the series.
Yep, and I don't blame him one bit.
Can you find anything good in these Halloween movies and not experience so much pain? Find out later on today's episode of Dragon Ball Z. That's my Kyle Ebert impression.
Cartoon Network, give this guy a job. You be quiet, Gary. Have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z?
I did not grow up with it.
Shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Wow.
I'm just talking about his impression.
Do you know what? He's doing the announcement of the guy.
I know what the fucking announcement was. I'm just confused.
No, Mister. Okay, then who's Majin Buu?
I don't know, and I don't even give a
then you fuck off.
I don't even give a fuck.
I said you fuck off.
I don't give a shit who he is.
Okay, shut up, you goddamn ugly squirrel. All right.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of which, I just want to say that Cell Saga is the best saga. Frieza Saga is my least favorite saga, or as I call it, the filler saga. Anyway,
oh!
Whoa!
That's when you become Super Saiyan!
Whoa.
Yeah, but there's an episode where Goku is just charging up a spirit bomb, and that episode ends, and then finally goes a spirit bomb, and every episode is just them still fighting Frieza.
Yeah, because Frieza is like the biggest threat.
Is fighting.
And there are sequences where he's just chasing Krillin throughout half the entire episode. It's basically so much filler.
And y'all saw what happened to him. Kaboom.
I don't have any underpants on.
Anyways,
oh, that's okay. You need to air out your vagina, Gary.
All right. And I don't mean to get off topic there for a second, but after months of waiting, I finally have a new job. And now I work as a dishwasher at an Italian restaurant. And you know what? It is a lot. Washing dishes there is a lot more fast paced than washing dishes at home.
Well, of course.
No, once you feel that jive, man, you're gonna get it.
Oh yes, I do. I have so much energy in me when it comes to working there, and also the best part, I love all the employees there. They're also great to talk to.
Do some of them give you joy?
Yes, they do, mate.
I'm such a funny asshole, and I love every minute of it.
Anyways, after a topic, so I describe, in case you've forgotten, in my Kyle Ebert impression, I have some Blu-rays to go over, and I have some reviews of some Halloween movies, continuing the trend of reviewing all the Halloween movies leading up to the newest one. Today, I'm reviewing Halloween 4, Halloween 5, and Halloween 6.
Which version?
I'm ready for that.
Both versions. I gotta review both versions.
I'm so ready.
I'll tell you which one I'm not ready for.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for a very special episode of Flicks.
Let's just say his initials are RZ. He needs to stick to music. You're no Will Smith. You're no Ice Cube. Okay? You cannot jump from music to movies. You suck.
I take Vanilla Ice over Rob.
Thank you. I would as well. I take Mariah Carey over Rob Zombie.
If I'm being honest, I'd rather take Rob Zombie's other films, than from Justin the Cow any day.
What the flying fucking rat shit was that? That was either a fart or a loud zipper. I no wonder you can't get an Asian.
You don't need to make me feel much more shitty than I already am.
I'll make it even feel even more shitty. Joey's gonna be with me instead.
Anyways, those are all my topics. Those are all the topics I have. Go ahead, Jerome.
Christine says now he is free farting. Okay, Christine, that was funny. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 58. Sorry for the little delay from last week. We just took a little hiatus because Gab is exhausted from working all the damn time, making $500 a week. Yeah, I'm going to bring that up because you did that like 800,000 times. Ladies and gentlemen, yes.
It's because that's how much I get paid. And with minimum wage going up by the end of the year.
Brett, what are you doing?
I think it'll be $2 more.
Right.
That's
Brady
good.
Boo, what are you doing?
I'm just spinning this necklace around.
Hitler Borrow Studio says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a gorilla is Brett? Gorilla is on the scale of King Kong. So in this is Spinal Tap terms, 11. Crank it up to 11. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode...
I see more hair on Robin Williams.
Oh, that's just nasty. Welcome to episode 58 of Flicks with a Text. Introducing our boy JR, good old JR. I don't mean Jim Ross, I mean Jared Ross. In case you don't know who Jim Ross is, he's the greatest wrestling announcer of all time, and he's working his way up to be the greatest movie announcer of all time. That's
movie announcer?
Wait,
yeah, why not? He's gonna be like, I can just see Jared Ross. He's gonna be like one of those, you know, that movie trailer guy. He's like, in a world where Gary goes out in the search in the urban city to find a hot Asian chick, which will never happen. Okay, and then you got the young, yes, that's Mr. Garrison. Don't worry, Gary, you'll find that Asian boo. Trust me.
No, I won't.
Yep.
No,
It's called virtual reality.
Why do you think I just stick to my dreams?
Virtual reality is the next best thing. And you got Superman Fan 03, Brett Greer. Brett! Lost Levels, Battletoads.
I'm drinking my Mountain Dew, best drink of all time.
Yes, it is. Where is Lost Levels, the Famicom version, mind you, and where's Battletoads?
I'm in the middle of playing Banjo-Kazooie and Metal Gear Solid. And Final Fantasy 9.
No, stick with Metal Gear Solid and Banjo-Kazooie.
And Final Fantasy 9. You haven't even played Final Fantasy 9, have you?
JR and the King were the best. Yeah, see, he knows. BJ, who knows what I'm talking about? And here is what I have to offer. Mr. O'Toole, I know one of the O'Toole brothers was in there. I'm going to go over my time, since it's been like a week or so, give it some time to, get the word out and let people see it. My time on Rotten or Fresh, that's the O'Toole brothers show that's focused on Rotten Tomato scores that is showcased on Ryan O'Toole's channel. We go over the weekend box office. I got a couple of movie games for you, and especially the return of Survey Says. It's been a long time since I did. It's been 18 episodes since I actually did Survey Says. So yes, and if Gary wins that episode, I quit. If he wins this episode, I quit. All right. I got tons of Name That Film, which is you go over a category and see what is the film that I am explaining. What else do I have? I know I have a couple other things. Oh, Avengers 4 reshoots. There's been some reshoots happening as of lately. I wonder if Guardians 3 has taken any effect or not. We'll see. I brought back the shit list, and we're going to go over one of two categories. And the 128 worst movie tournament finalists. The finals are now set, and it's time to go over which one is the king of the lava dumps. So, as tradition for our show, we always let the guest of honor go first. So, JR, whenever you're ready, let's begin.
As for the lineup, he'll be going before we even begin. I gotta address two things real quick: the lineup and a bit of a promotion that Ryan's doing. Actually, Ryan and Cody are doing. For the lineup, Jerry Boy will be going first.
Jared, not Jerry.
Then Tubby will be going next. I'll be going third, and Brady will conclude us. And second, the O'Toole brothers. If you haven't heard or even noticed at all, they are recently doing a giveaway contest where they are now selling a merchandise of some Rotten and Fresh t-shirts. All you got to do is just go to the YouTube page, subscribe, give a like, give a comment. I believe that's the rules of participating in this contest. Very simple stuff. And enter in the contest, and hopefully you have a chance of winning a Rotten and Fresh t-shirt. Follow the game. It's a lot of fun to watch. Really amazing concept, and sure as hell something to give worth.
Oh my God, here we go again.
What?
What? Oh, fuck, dude!
Dude, I let mine all out before we went on air.
Gary, you're not human! What the fuck is wrong with you? I hope you shit your pants, you rotten ass. Speaking of rotten or fresh, yeah, Gary's rotten ass.
Michael Myers is more human than Gary.
Michael Myers will actually speak out upon this. What the fuck, Gary?
Would the Rob Zombie one speak out?
Even Christine's like, that was an explosion in my ear. God, someone should stick a radiation symbol on the side of your door. Jesus Christ, Gary, what the fuck? Toilet paper coming up. Dude, there isn't enough toilet paper in the world to save Gary's disgusting, grotesque, gluteus maximus.
You know what? I think that's a good idea. For my 22nd birthday, I think I'll get a tattoo of a radiation symbol on my ass. I think I'll do it. I think I'll do it for my birthday. Get a tattoo of a radiation symbol on the side of my ass.
Barrow Studio says Gary will always be alone again naturally, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's like I said before, dude. I have better odds of dating the queen than you do getting an Asian.
Oh, Christ, man. That was a stinky.
Oh, my
okay.
God.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't want to even know.
No, Gary. No more fucking farting.
No farting. No farting.
Shut the
No
fuck
farting.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Go ahead, JR, as you were.
All right. So originally I had planned to do a little movie review, at the beginning of this, but as we know, as Jerome knows, I never finished the movie.
I don't blame you.
I was gonna review the Doom movie since I've been playing all the video games. I got about 25 minutes in, and I just called it quits and just turned it off and didn't look back.
It's so bad, isn't it? Oh,
it's really bad. Oh my god.
And before you saw Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl, she was doing over the top stupid mannerisms in this shit.
Like, man, her accent was just awful. Oh,
it's cringe.
God.
You take the Doom 3 video game, make it into a movie, and just took a shit all over it like Gary did in his britches recently.
And that movie has awful lighting. Everything is always shot in the dark. And
because, I know.
Because it makes the production values seem very less interesting. Also, they say that they're on Mars. I don't know about you. It looks like they're on the same set.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Total Recall used practical effects, and that looked like it was on Mars, dude.
Yeah, and not to mention, there's like rock and roll music of them just running.
Like, and it has that early 2000s kind of, I don't know, the way movies are, they're very like blue and gray. I don't know. Blade was sort of that way, but it's like Blade was a much better film.
oh my god.
Much better.
You know what director uses blue in all of his movies and it's actually really good? Clint Eastwood.
I mean, dude,
True.
Doom is so bad. Doom is so bad. It makes Blade look like Seven Samurai.
Oh, and can we talk
about
one thing that Jerome, hates about the movie the most?
This is the part that Jared stopped watching.
Yes.
The BFG. And what does it stand for in the movie, Jared, please?
Bioforce gun.
Bioforce gun! Everybody! John Romero! The guy who created Doom! John Romero, John Carmack, Sandy Peterson, and the rest of the people from id Software would be... their heads would be spinning around like The Exorcist. They'd be thinking like, no, motherfuckers, it's the BFG or the BMFG.
It's a rated R movie, too, so I don't even understand.
They go, oh, it's called Bioforce gun. One guy's like, man, that's a big fucking gun. I'm like, you go fuck off, dude. You get out of here.
God. I don't know if I'll ever finish it.
And the twist is so stupid. They decide at the last minute to say, okay, let's just make Rock the villain.
Yeah. Oh. Well, actually, he doesn't care, dude. He doesn't want
Yeah, at the very last minute, they decided to make Rock the villain.
Seriously, that I swear to God, they do.
Like, of all the
they quote unquote transformed the Rock into a big hideous beast, but all he did was just change his eye color and make his teeth bigger, and all of a sudden, boom, he's a big monster now.
He's the
I saw the Nostalgia Critic review for it, and it was
yeah, he's the Baron of Hell. You know who looked like the Baron of Hell? The guy, what was his name? He had a cameo in Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny. He played the devil at the end.
Dave Grohl.
He looks like the Baron of Hell. Okay.
And also that stupid moment where they all of a sudden made it feel like you're literally playing the game by going this unnecessary first person mode.
That was the best thing about the movie.
Like, I've seen it. Like, of course, I didn't see it in the actual movie, but I've seen it online, and like that part is actually kind of interesting and cool. But
that is the only cool.
It completely changes the type of tone they're going for. They want to be like this really dark, grim, serious film, and all of a sudden they change up to this over the top. And I was like, oh, this is just like the game, but I'm watching a movie for God's sakes.
Doom is a film that could send someone to their doom. Hey, okay, here's the worst thing about the movie. You ready? The movie's called Doom, yet the descendant of B.J. Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein series is not even in the fucking movie. Where is the Doomslayer? Where's Doom Guy? He's not even in the movie. The biggest
antagonist.
Carl
Urban supposed to be Doom Guy?
You're not Doom Guy. You could even be Doom Gal.
Oh man. Oh god.
And they try to be all, metaphorical about hell, like, oh, the place they're in is like hell, but it's not actually hell. Like, we don't need that kind of shit in a Doom movie.
No. You know what? There is a movie that perfectly showcase what hell is like. It's called Deepwater Horizon.
Yes.
Think about it. That was hell. That was more hell than anything in this damn movie.
Oh god, I'll probably never finish it. I don't really care to see it,
dude.
All the way through.
Like, okay, if you're interested, just watch that 5-minute view of him in first person. That's it. Don't worry about the rest of the movie.
But don't expect them to use the BFG too many times. They only use it twice in the movie.
Don't use it twice.
You know what real hell is?
Oh.
Yeah, you in your room with your ass.
I was gonna say my toilet, but okay.
No, that's not hell. That's limbo. Oh, Jerry, you poor guy.
Oh,
I kind of felt bad with him too because he was playing. He's got done playing the original Doom. He fucking loved it. He couldn't get enough of it. And then he played TNT Evolution. I'm just like, oh, I know. It's a mixed reaction. There's some levels that are great, and there's just some levels that are like, what the fuck were you think? That was not made by id Software.
So, yeah, I know. It was basically fan maps. Yeah.
Final Doom. It's based off of 2 games. That and the Plutonian Experiment, which is actually really good.
Daikatana was made by id Software.
Daikatana. From the guy who brought you Wolfenstein, Doom, Quake, and many others, makes one of the it is the worst first-person shooter ever. Daikatana.
Speaking of Quake, I bought it at a thrift store, and for $1. And as I was walking out, I opened the case. There was no disc inside, so I returned the case and got my money back.
You know what? That's actually worth more than the Doom movie. Wait. Oh, Victor says, actually, hell does exist. It's called Little Nicky. Thank you. Anything involving cancer? Yes. When he's doing comedies, mind you, because, I'm still waiting to beat Dennis Dugan's ass. I really am. But, oh, Jerry, you poor fella. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you with the fun of Survey Says. Don't worry.
All right. Well, so I guess we'll go on to my first official topic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, recently it was talked about that Bob Iger came out and said that Star Wars was going to have a bit of a slowdown, finally. And, he actually took much of the blame for, I don't know, just the release dates. That's how the article on Looper seemed to be. Like, he was talking about that the release dates were a lot of the problem. But I read this, and honestly, after what Solo did absolutely dreadful at the box office.
Which is a shame because I actually saw Solo. God.
You finally did,
and I enjoy the hell out of it.
Oh, I loved it, but to me, it's not a problem with. To me, I don't think it's a problem with, say, release dates or anything. I think it's got to do a little bit with oversaturation, and Solo's failure can be attributed to other things, such as the fact that they didn't start promoting the movie until January of this year,
which is crazy.
Blur came out, no wonder it was not going to do well. But still, it's a Star Wars movie, and it just did. Like, let me see here. I got some numbers here.
Okay, Count Victor says also Bob Iger also mentioned that X-Men is coming to the MCU, so that means that Dark Phoenix is the last main entry X-Men film for Fox. Hopefully, because nothing needed to do. Get Spider-Man away from Sony.
But yeah, I just read this news for Star Wars, and I'm honestly really happy that there's a slowdown because I loved Solo, but honestly, when I got to seeing it and stuff, I was kind of like burnt out. I was kind of burnt out with Star Wars at the time because we've been getting these like one after the other.
Yeah, it was turning into Call of Duty.
16, 17, and it just became too much. And I think they oversaturated it because a friend of mine and I were talking about this, how they kind of played Star Wars off like how the MCU movies are. Like the MCU movies are this interconnected universe, and you have a bunch of like hundreds of actors that are all in like this one universe over and all this stuff. And Star Wars isn't exactly that, because you have the new trilogy, and then you just have the spin-off movies, which are their own little thing.
Hold up a second, Gary. Hold up a second.
But Jared, you got to understand something here.
Yes.
The Star Wars is something that you should just enjoy. It's made for us, the fans. You have to accept that. It's only made for the fans. So you have to take it. Just like how I take my Big Papa. You just got to accept it.
Oh, jeez.
That's what a fucking dinky sounds like.
I bet you that those are the type of dinkies that go crazy and run through the wall like Kool-Aid Man when they hear the ice cream truck passing by.
That's how literally fucking retarded dinkies sound like.
Pretty much. Well, then again, the Star Wars fan base are beyond toxic.
That's a shame.
That's how fucking
it made me ashamed to be a Star Wars fan. Honestly. Like it was just awful.
Fucking. Oh, hey Jerry Putty Pie. But it's like I said, that's what a fucking dinky sounds like. A legit crying baby. They sound like fucking toddlers, dude.
Huge Star
Wars. And this is coming from Brett, who's like, he's just out of it because Brett's one of the biggest Star Wars fans. Him and C.A. Cougar. And those two they just had enough. They're like, dude, enough's enough.
I got into a discussion, quote unquote, with some idiot who just proves that, you know what? You're no better than the haters of the new Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I said, you just got to accept it. It's just made for the fans.
I stated to him that Revenge of the Sith is one of my favorite Star Wars movies, and I don't know, he was trying to prove me wrong, and I back up with some counter arguments.
I love Revenge of the Sith. Honestly,
thank you.
It's better than the second one.
Honestly, like, okay, I understand that the prequel, except for really Revenge of the Sith, that the prequels are bad, but I ultimately enjoy them to varying degrees in some way. But
okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I believe this exists. There is something that's called the Phantom Edit. Have you ever heard about this?
I've seen it. And then there used to be an anti-cheese edit.
Yep. The Phantom Edit is where they take every single scene involving Jar Jar Binks and they removed it from the film completely. All the mentions, all of the times he's on camera, everything, and they said the movie is completely different.
Yeah, well, it doesn't change the fact that they still kept metachlorians in the film.
Midichlorians. I feel bad for that little kid who played Anakin, man. I mean, Jingle all the way and episode 1. You poor kid.
It's not his fault. George Lucas hired him because he could control him.
No, he hired him because Haley Joel Osment was working with Shyamalan at the time.
Yeah, we all know how Shyamalan's doing now.
How lovely. But yeah, let's see. I think that this Star Wars slowdown's a good idea, honestly, because I mean, Star Wars movies used to come out like every 3 years,
but
with the original trilogy, and then
it was every 3 years. But Ryan too has a good point. How's it slowing down if Episode 9's coming out next year?
I guess they just can't, because they've already started production with it.
Mm-hmm.
With the Rian Johnson.
Maybe, but
and Colin Trevorrow was going to do Episode 9. Wow, did they dodge a bullet?
Oh,
whoa.
The only problem is they got Chris Terrio writing, who, I should.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm interested about. It's got me a little nervous, but at the same time, it's like, well, I'll just see how it plays out.
I swear to God.
Yeah, like they had. Yeah.
I swear to God, since Chris Terrio is writing the script, they better not end, an epic fight between Kylo Ren and Rey by saying that that we both know people named Leia.
I knew you were going there. No, hold up a second. Actually, you know what, Brett? Hold up a second. That was Zack Snyder's idea.
Really?
Yes. He admitted that. He said it was his idea to do that. It was something that was personal to him. That is why. That was all Snyder there.
Does Chris Terrio care about that? I don't think he does.
You
got the
I hate getting off topic, but like
right of Argo, you should tell him what to write.
BBS to me feels like, because it was originally written by Zack Snyder and David S. Goyer, it kind of feels to me that Chris Terrio, because I know he's a better writer than this, but it just feels like he rewrote like just a couple of scenes instead of the entire script, because I think there's some scenes in Batman v Superman that work, but others I'm like, that feels like Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
David S. Goyer, to be honest.
Well, David S. Goyer has done some great shit, but like, and then obviously you're getting Blade 3, and I was like, ooh, no.
And then he did Black Ops 2, which is a great game, but the campaign and its writing it has David S. Goyer all over it.
David S. Goyer is a better idea man than I think he is a script writer. Because, like, his ideas are really good, I think. I just don't think he's a great screenwriter.
He's going to write the new He-Man movie next year.
You might as well just stick to the Dolph Lundgren movie.
Holy crap, I didn't know that was coming out. Oh my god, that exists. Oh.
He-Man and the Masturbators of the Galaxy. Might as well. Look at the Dark Knight.
True.
Yeah, David S. Goyer wrote part of the Dark Knight trilogy.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
And he also had a helping hand in Blade 2 as well.
I love Blade 2, but he wrote and directed the third movie. You saw how that went.
Yeah.
Triple H.
I forgot.
Triple H out of all people.
I am a vampire.
Well, he really took his golden shovel out that movie.
Yeah, he did. The Reign of Terror. Wait, when did Blade 3 came out?
Came out
2005,
I think.
That was Gary. That was during the Reign of Terror. From 2002 to 2005. That was during the Reign of Terror, Triple H.
Wow. Talk about a real reign of terror, man.
Yeah, first Stone Cold Steve Austin takes down Triple H, and now David S. Goyer takes down Triple H with his bad run.
What does that tell you, man?
No, he was the story. He was part of the story team for The Dark Knight, but no, it was the Nolan brothers who did Dark Knight and Rises.
He wrote. He co-wrote Batman Begins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't he do X-Men too?
No. That was Snake's actor, Solid Snake's voice actor, David.
Yeah.
Oh, EA Sports is it the game? That guy. Snake.
Snake Plissken?
No, Snake. Solid Snake.
Oh, I was thinking of Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
Of course you would think that, Bear.
Dude, he's a fucking badass, man.
Hey, Metal Gear Solid 2 has a reference to Snake Plissken, so...
Actually, it does.
There you go, man. Perfect. Don't fuck with Snake Plissken, man. That guy will fuck you up.
Yeah, I'd rather play him than Raiden.
And David S. Goyer also had a hand in doing the story for Black Ops 2, which is probably my favorite Call of Duty game in terms of fun gameplay, but in terms of the overall story and the campaign...
that campaign's a mess.
Yeah, except for Raul Menendez. He's the best character in the whole game, but...
Oh, true.
There was some...
I'll stick to 4. Either that, I'll just stick to, the classes like Quake 2, Half-Life 1 and 2, and Doom.
Yeah. Let's see. Should I go on to my next topic?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sweet. All right. So, I originally didn't have much to talk about with this one, but then I looked online and found a little video from someone we all know and love, Grace Randolph.
Oh, God, shoot me! I can't stand that fucking bitch. Oh, she's she's the female version of Lights Camera Jackass.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Armin White. I'm thinking of Armin White.
Ooh, I think he's the worst critic of all time. Great, yeah, Grace Randolph says the one who thinks we should have a remake to Back to the Future.
And also has a strong bias towards Jessica Chastain.
Not only that, but no, let's make Deadpool PG-13. And Hans Zimmer, no, he never made a memorable score. And her views on Dunkirk is so retarded.
Oh my God, I watched that video and it was just awful.
And then the shit she said about what's her name, who played Rose in Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I'm just like, let's use Carrie Fisher's let's exploit Carrie Fisher's death as a message. Fuck you. I can't stand Grace Randolph. I don't know how she has a fan base. She's despicable.
Oh, but yeah. So what I wanted to talk about that involves her is okay. So recently, well, I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, the reveal of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker came out. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
I was just like, he looks really good as the Joker.
I really thought it was awesome.
When I saw the first photo of him without the makeup, I thought to myself, are they remaking No Country for Old Men already?
Well, when I first saw that photo of him, I was like, it's just a picture of Joaquin Phoenix. But
he looks like Anton in that photo.
Anton Chigurh.
Oh, dude, he really does. And
just wait for him to toss a coin.
Also, he kind of looks like John Gacy with the clown makeup on.
Well, that's a good thing because he's a psycho.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, that might be actually what they're going for. So I'm like, I'm in.
Okay.
One thing that concerns me is is the name they're giving him, which kind of, I don't know, is it like, does it retcon the entire saga as a whole? Because in this movie, his character is named Arthur, yet he was called Jack. If you remember Tim Burton's Batman, his name was Jack. No, not because Jack Nicholson, but his character was named Jack.
Well, okay, believe it or not, despite how much Tim Burton hates comic book fans, which he has stated that, if you don't know the story behind him making Superman, that's a story in itself, okay?
Oh.
However, his movie, Tim Burton's Batman, he actually got the origins of the Joker dead on with the comics, because in The Dark Knight, he's nothing like he was in the comics, but which one do we remember him by the most?
Although Jack Nicholson was great too.
Oh yeah. But if you ask me who's the best Joker, Mark Hamill and Heath Ledger.
You know, something tells me, and I've addressed this before, but not officially live on here. I just have this one feeling that the Joker, this Joaquin Phoenix Joker,
Felix the cat.
Oh boy,
With his bag of tricks, don't you do it, Gary?
Okay, I already did it.
You go. I hope you release a stink pickle. I hope you do.
It'll happen sometime. But anyways, with this whole Joker movie coming out, for some odd reason, I have this strange sense that the movie itself, the story alone, is going to be something generic and mediocre, but Joaquin Phoenix is going to be the best thing about the whole movie.
Well, when you think about
that's what I really think.
Todd Phillips is directing it, who is kind of a hit and miss.
Which I did not know he was directing it until like a few days ago.
And to be quite fair, I think Due Date is underrated.
For me, I think this Joker movie is going to be a bit of a miss. But like I said, I just personally think that Joaquin Phoenix is going to be the best thing about the whole movie.
Well, Martin Scorsese is executive producer, so maybe there could be something to it.
Pineapple.
Amori's like, Jerome, be nice to Gary, and Matt Montana's like, that was my line. Like I was gonna say to Gary, Romy.
So yeah.
What did Grace Randolph do this time? Oh my God!
All right, I got a piece of paper here that I've written down some stuff on. So I got it titled "Grace Randolph is a bitch."
I call her Disgrace PG-13 Randolph. That's what I call her.
But okay, in this video, it was about 8 minutes talking about this one like little clip. She had one positive comment, and she put it at the very beginning. She said she was happy that Warner Brothers was working hard to promote this film by using social media like they did with Suicide Squad, which of course she loves. And now we get into our negatives. She talked about how being a DC Entertainment fan, it's been like a bit of a roller coaster, because when Joaquin Phoenix was first announced as the Joker, to her, people were like, do we like Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker? Do we want him? And then everyone's like, yeah, we do want him. No, we don't. I'm like,
okay.
Honestly, like, as soon as Joaquin Phoenix was announced, I was like, I wasn't like giddy or anything, but I was like, I'm fine with it. Look
at Heath Ledger, because that was Nolan's choice. And people were so against it. And look what happened. Mr. Academy Award winner. Oh, here we go again.
But
okay, that sounds like a fucking mud pie you run.
That was one.
All right, no more of that.
Jesus Christ. So, first of all, here's the thing, though. A lot of people, they did the same thing to Hugh Jackman for Wolverine. They did the same thing to what's his name for Bond?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig for Bond. They did the same thing to Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman, and look what happened.
And don't forget, long before those guys, Michael Keaton was announced as Batman, and even Adam West was protesting against it.
Yeah, he was.
And look what happened. He became one of the most well-known Batmans ever.
Yeah, and what these people all have in common, they fucking redefined the character and they made him stand out. So, Grace, Don't count your fucking chickens.
And then the second thing she said was, the screen test makes the movie not look good.
There's a reason why they call it a screen test!
It's not even footage from the movie.
You know, I always thought
It's
Grace
an image of
Randolph
a
went.
guy.
You know, there's a reason why she doesn't count chickens. She comes off as someone who doesn't even like cock in general.
Yeah, she does. How do you think she got ahead in life? No, a head, not head.
And then she,
What, dude? I think I figured out why she's got a fan base, dude. Let's just say she has things on her chest. We'll just leave it at that. There you go.
she says, he looks like Bill Murray, so why didn't they just cast Bill Murray if they wanted somebody to look like Bill Murray?
Bill Murray! Even
Yeah.
when Bill Murray was a zombie in Zombieland, he looks nothing like him!
I know.
Sorry, when I was looking Joaquin Phoenix and he had the Joker, it was like a mixture of Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson's put together in a way.
Oh, I agree.
No, I wasn't looking at Joaquin Phoenix as the next Ghostbuster. Disgrace Randolph, you fucking idiot. Oh my god.
And then she said maybe the fans should judge the makeup and decide.
This is her. You got to understand that this Joker guy. You know, he looks like my ex-husband. Actually, no, he looks like my husband in drag. You got
If Grace Randolph ever got married, I feel so sorry for the minister who's marrying the two. Coming from the woman who claimed that gravity. Oh, she hated gravity because Sandra Bullock. Oh, they think the movie's sexist because of the sequence where she finally got air, and she's just like, no, it's because she felt free again because she was nearly running out, and yeah. Claiming that Guardians of the Galaxy is sexist and racist, and let's make a joke about James Gunn and compare him to make an analogy to what Hitler did. Fuck this bitch, man.
And
where's my
and then the next thing she says doesn't even she admits even in this next comment that she's wrong. But then, she still says it. Okay, if this movie takes place in the 1980s and Wonder Woman takes place in the 1980s, then there should be a Wonder Woman cameo of some kind. And then she admits that they are not in the same universe, but Warner Brothers should not miss the opportunity. They're not in the same universe. Isn't Jared Leto still the Joker in the new?
And I can't.
The other
movie that's Jared Leto's the Joker. Holy.
God! Even though I would rather have Joaquin Phoenix as the DCU Joker, they've already said it's not connected in any way, and I'm like, fine, it should.
I'd rather have one of the enemies from Killer Clowns from Outer Space as the Joker than Jared Leto.
You seriously had to bring up that fucking movie.
That's how bad Jared Leto was as the Joker, dude.
You had to bring up the fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
They attack you with popcorn, so you have nothing to worry about.
That's a fun movie.
That movie
is so dumb. Oh my god, I couldn't help but laugh at it.
I know.
No, you see how I'm laughing at it? I don't fucking think so.
The scene where the Locan punches that dude's head off with a box.
I don't laugh at fucking stupidity like that.
Well, I always laugh at you, so what's the difference?
There's a difference between me and them. I ain't no fucking clown.
And then she says that Joker is slated for a October release date. So it's the perfect Halloween movie. But then she says it doesn't look scary to me. It's not a scary movie.
It's a character study film.
I know.
Fucking dumb nitwit bitch. Jesus Christ.
And she says they should have gotten a horror producer.
What do you want, Jason Blum? You want Jason Blum to make this?
No,
movie?
no, not that fucking bum.
She does bring up Blumhouse at one point.
Okay, that.
And Danny McBride and stuff.
You want to watch my fucking pills?
When Danny McBride outsmarts you, Todd Phillips, that's really saying something.
What?
Because he's one of the writers of the new Halloween.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
has been getting some of the greatest praise, especially when it debuted at TIFF. I gotta review the first Halloween, man. Well, good. Review it.
Fucking assholes.
Oh my God, Grace Randolph, man! I swear to God.
And then she starts talking about like people saying that maybe Joker could be an awards contender, which I mean, whatever. But then she just goes out and says that Todd Phillips is not an awards director, and I'm just thinking that's really.
Hold that thought. The Hangover won Best Picture at the Golden Globes. So fuck you, Grace Randolph.
Exactly.
In your face. Oh.
Another thing. Todd Phillips was nominated for an Oscar. He was nominated for writing Borat.
That is true.
And then she picked some random director out of her ass. Like you could tell on the screen, she was just thinking of a director. And she's like, if Spike Jonze was the director, I could see this makeup maybe working.
What?
Well, because it changes directors, like, is it going to be the same makeup?
Are you
But
referencing
it works
he's worked with Joaquin Phoenix on Her, which is a fantastic movie, by the way.
Guess.
Yeah, guess what movie changed directors and it works so well? It's called Justice League.
Another example, Alien 3.
Oh!
And then she just says Todd Phillips is copying Spike Jonze, and I'm like, I don't.
How?
She has no context for it.
What is there? Why is his cast full of John Malkovich characters?
That'd be great.
Does the Joker
that'd be awesome?
Does the Joker have a twin brother, an imaginary twin brother?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, does he go on dates with his iPhone? Grace Randolph, you are a fucking retard. Oh my God. I was voted dumb shit at the network, and I'm smarter than that stupid whore. I fucking hate her. I hate her guts. I don't know who's worse, her or Lights Camera Jackass. I really don't know.
I hated her ever since she started saying like shit about Gone Girl when it came out. So
that was on my top 5 that year.
Same.
I have a Blu-ray.
God damn it, Brett. That's one of my favorite David Fincher films.
Oh God.
My God.
I would say so, but Zodiac's my number 1.
Just had a heart attack.
You did?
Mine was Fight Club.
Fight Club is my second favorite. Behind
the Social Network. Social Network.
Yeah. Grace Randolph.
Disgrace PG-13 Randolph. You are a piece of work.
Well, and I will say something, at least like the video had, I mean, it doesn't have like the dislikes don't outweigh the likes, but they almost do.
Yeah, they're
pretty close.
Oh, you should see people on Twitter when it comes to her. You know, people on Twitter hate her.
Oh my God. Dude, yeah, and Grace Randolph is so well known for playing the Barbra Streisand effect. Yeah, when she used Carrie Fisher's death as a warning about staying away from drugs. Yeah, you can't find that nowhere.
That is so disrespectful.
I have that tweet. And I made a post about it. You damn right I did.
You'll have to send me a screenshot of that, or I'll find it.
Dude, she is fucking despicable. I don't know how she has a fan base. Either she's really good at blowing dudes or what. I don't know.
But yeah, that's all I had.
And, and people are like, oh, come on. It's like, oh, she's a popular female. I was like, no. How about Faith movie reviews? How about Lauren Loves Movies? Okay. How about the movie checklist? How about, hey, Gary. You know where I'm going. Get back. Gary.
Did he leave?
Oh, his screen froze. Oh, God damn it. I was frozen today.
See, yeah, I was afraid of my screen freezing.
Yeah, no, you know what? There's a lovely gal named Lauren Heinstead. Yeah, check her out because she's got class. She knows what she's talking about, and she sounds off as an intelligent lady, unlike you, Grace Randolph, who sounds like a fucking idiot.
Her face annoys me. It's just
her. Oh my God! I don't know who has. You know what Grace Randolph reminds me of?
What?
Sarah Palin. She's annoying as fuck, but she's beautiful to look at. And I'm not bringing up politics thing. I'm just like, God, if you just shut your fucking mouth, you'd be so much attractive. Yeah, check out those other great female enthusiasts, okay? Or Amanda the Jedi. That's another good one. Or Spooky Astronauts. Check out those femme fatales because
that darn movie show. She's a I don't know her name is. That's her YouTube channel name. She's a British, a classy British one, and she's very good.
Or there was another one that
Nostalgia Chick?
No, I'm not even. Oh, okay. Gary told me that his router went down, so that's probably why. Oh boy.
At least it's
okay.
Stream, right?
Well, here's what. Okay, if our stream goes bye-bye, we will try to get it back up, and we will deliver part 2. Pick up where we left off, so don't worry.
But we're still going live, so no need to panic.
Well, we still are live, but he is the host of the server, so we'll see what happens. Oh boy, that sucks, Gary. Well, come on, Gary. Yeah. Hold on. Are you able to get it back on a line? Okay. But yeah. Go check out Amanda the Jedi or Spooky Astronauts, and I know there's a couple more. No, not Nostalgia Chick. No.
I know her name. She's another British female critic. She's somewhat popular. What the hell is her name? She posted a comment on my review of Cloud Atlas.
That masterpiece.
That's the closest to a Wachowski Brothers movie I like.
I'd rather watch that. What was that movie they released? I'd rather watch Jupiter Ascending.
Oh no!
My god!
At least that movie wasn't 3 hours long.
Their best film is what's that one movie with Jennifer Tilly? That they did that before they did The Matrix. Forgot what it's called. It's a lesbian love story. The Wachowski brothers made it. What's it called?
Jennifer Tilly?
Yeah, with Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
It doesn't involve a Chucky doll, does it?
Is it? Oh crap! I know what you're talking about.
I think that's their best film.
It's not Bound.
Bound. It's
yeah.
Bound.
Okay. Yeah.
Just hold on. I'll just ask people on the chat.
I think that was on like IFC one time when I was like 13.
Oh, 13 when you saw it.
Yeah.
Yep, it was the best first date I ever been on. Well, it's better than the date Travis Bickle went on.
Oh,
Taxi driver, because he took his date to a porno. Okay. Be quiet, James. Goddamn troll. Okay, is that all your topics? Good old JR.
I guess.
Okie dokie. I'll just go over mine real quick until Mr. Garrison.
Okay, that'll be.
Okay.
That'll work.
Let's go over some weekend box office, shall we? The weekend box office is actually by the numbers.com. Why did numbers.com? Because fuck box office mojo, because the numbers.com give you the most precise, accurate, and reliable numbers. Let's see what we have in store today. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there is one new release in the top 5. So number 5, it was number 5 last week, and it's number 5 again this week, and it's still kicking ass and taking names. Speaking of Garrison, Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
My biggest surprise movie of the year so far.
Oh, I love Crazy Rich Asians so much.
Again, John M. Chu